to be able to consciously decide to create something when dreaming, but they are able to create things other than copies of themselves when dreaming, which is very interesting. I find this very cool. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, I'm using this. For being so incredibly xenophobic and seeing anything even out is planted into the beholder's mind, they spiral into a deep pit of self-doubt. What pulls them out of that pit is a new motivation, to be perfect. The mind's eye must be as perfect as they see themselves in their mind's eye. It's this impossible drive that allows.
So, spells have friendly fire, so half the time you just end up team killing your party. Something they knew was an issue because in the Royal Edition you start the game with an item in your inventory which negates the friendly fire.
Part of the first appearance of the Surfing Pikachu. Also, another fun fact is that in the original anime opening, Brock's Zoo.
Blaziken then hits Politoed with a Brave Bird, taking itself out in the process, doing the work for me once again. Or clean taking it out in one hit, but lowering my attack and defense in the process. That defense drop is of course not going to help me survive this Aqua Tail. In fact, it takes me out in one hit, losing a second Pokemon to Lysander. So I send in Politoed and go for a Dragon Claw with Charizard, dealing...
And now back to the video. Seeking. It is up for debate whether Ash officially owned the Seeking that he caught during the fishing contest in the episode Hook, Line, and Stinker. But if he did in fact own it, then this would be the second shortest lived Pokemon that Ash has owned, since he had them released it at the end of the episode. Mimey. Mimey is Ash's dad because clearly he's dating his mom. Because just
well with our passive. Sacred Fire is also just a really good move though. Oh my god. I mean, he only has fire moves, which is kind of annoying, but still it's an Arcanine. You can't really complain there. That's really good. That's really good. That's probably a team member for sure.
Alright guys, we're going to the slippery slope for this one, and let's put the blindfold back on. Alright, we're here team. This is slippery.
This is my reaction. But don't worry, I saved all my videos, and here's a perfect reenactment. And you might want to cover your ears. Who the fuck came up with this idea? All this time, we've been switching to...
Too bad, Jolly Green Giant. Looks like you missed. Try again for a Zenny. I stopped dodging. Seriously, are you...
Attack me out of a tree on Route 10, which happens to be a Zangoose with Beast Boost. Now, the first totem fight on Ulula was incredibly designed, which is less awesome. I also finally get to evolve Ivysaur into Venusaur before it's time to take on the next trial. And of course it has to be versus Mega Venusaur. How is it that every time I use the Bulbasaur line, I get to...
Ow?
Ow!
That actually hurt a solid amount.
I heard a solid amount, buddy.
Let's get weird. Let's get weird.
Strange Steve! Oh, that's so strange! That is strange, dude.
I think I was sat on the fence here because, as he said, I want to keep all that craziness in your eyes, so I don't want to give you an answer. I kind of put my hand up like, Steve, you shouldn't do that. He's definitely going to hate you for it. These two are great, guy. When we do that match, Darby Allin should win the belt, because then when we move into 2023, basically every...
Between you and me, I was getting a bit creeped out by Sir Giggles in the corner. Don't be so harsh, Monokuma. I'm only trying to be besties. See, even Monokuma doesn't want to talk to you. You know that's bad. We should all just shut up.
Comments that get dumped on me. You would think that something like this is fairly basic common knowledge, which I find quite fun when these hundreds of people are wrong. So let's examine this for a bit. The claim here is that Pluto is the Roman counterpart for the Greek Hades. Excellent. So let's clarify this by doing a bit of research on the old Wikipedia. Here we have the entry for Pluto, and its first line says,
I think the weather has, like, screwed me up.
Wait, I still only have Pokeballs in this game from the video I was doing. Oh no!
There it is. Okay, yeah, it was the weather.
I like that we're definitely going for different Pokemon. Honestly, I just want us to get one of them.
Sir, yeah, but at least you flipped the islands while doing so, giving me yet another chance at securing an additional star. Alas, Yoshi then swapped with Daisy and stole a star from the immobile and helpless Luigi.
Something you just fucking forget and leave there. Come on, you guys. Well, how about my hero's room key? It was found in Mondo's room, was it not? I'm gonna miss doing the Mikado voice. Why'd you have to slay so soon, Kyo? I thought you knew how to slay properly this game.
Let the little peasants run like some bitches. And right? When that chapter first came out. When the Naruto chapter came out, I was up to date. You know, I was reading every chapter as the manga dropped. And when I saw this chapter coming, I remember the way the chapter ends is like the skies opening up and a meteor coming down. It was something unlike any...
Fine. What's the plan, Pepperoni? He says. As more and more alliances are created every chapter within Dragon Ball Kakumi, with the threat of Kansei and the Erased Angels.
About that, like a Doug Trio, like going to the Diglett. Oh man, that's really weird. Okay, that one's pretty dark. I made a pun of it. That one's pretty dark, and I'm white. Hey, you know? Okay, I gotta stop. So this is just really cute. Yo, Potato, you gotta see this. Eevee the snowman. Look.
Yeah. I felt it in my bones too.
Me too, same.
I think it's Alex because Alex is the only person who voted for Rush to die, which is just interesting. And we woke up and Alex is like, so there's only one Mafia left. Oh.
Earlier I mentioned the goddess Etro. Yeah, I had to control F that right now just to make sure I brought her up before. So Etro's remains are broken up into two parts, the Heart of Chaos and the Eyes of Etro, which Caius and Yule both have respectively.
I don't know. It's a new
That's
move.
too OP if it is. That's too OP. They love making broken moves every game, huh?
Well,
Eczema, it hasn't always been easy.
Since my skin was so irritated and itchy.
And even worse with all my gear on.
Now, I'm staying ahead of my eczema.
There's a power inside all of us to live our passion. And Depixit works on the inside.
Helps. I power up my skin with Olay. It works. Guaranteed. Try niacinamide for strength, retinol 24 for smoothness, and vitamin C for brightness. I like to use them all. Olay. Face anything.
Shoot it. Tiny, do it. Whoa, Happy Moopro looks weird.
The knife lodged in Kaido's stomach wasn't Mukro's.
That doesn't mean she could.
Pride Trooper. Later that night, the Pride Troopers decide to throw a little celebration for their newest member as we pull up to a restaurant next, with everybody going crazy in front of a feast inside. Well, Gohan, Dispo begins at the table. Tell us about your family. We know your father, but that's really it.